The Lego Movie in 3D, a 2014 release, a 1 hour and 40 minute film, 2.39 to 1 aspect ratio. Cinematic process was a dual strip 3D, 7.7 on International Movie Database, 96% critics approval score on Rotten Tomatoes, 87% audience approval score on Rotten Tomatoes, directed by Christopher Miller and Phil Lord, starring Chris Pratt as Emmett, Elizabeth Banks as Wild Style, Will Ferrell's in here, Morgan Freeman's in here, and a whole host of other stars also. However, Will Ferrell's the only star you will see in person. This was followed by the Lego Movie 2, the Lego Batman movie, Lego Ninjago. This had a $60 million budget, grossed over $480 million. DTS HD Master Audio 5.1. All right, we're going to talk about the 3D in a minute. There will be some spoilers here. I want to talk about the movie right now. What this does, this takes you into the Lego world. This takes you into Lego Land. This takes you into several Lego lands, several Lego worlds. You got the Old West. You got all these different Lego worlds that were built separate. This follows a Lego character by the name of Emmett. He's a construction worker, played by Chris Pratt's voice. Emmett, construction worker, ordinary guy. Nothing special about him, just ordinary guy. Goes to his construction site, buys his coffee on the way to work, sings a good song, you know, things like that. Well, he gets tied up into this plot by this evil genius that's going to glue the Lego world together with this secret weapon called Kraggle. And Emmett gets caught up in this because they mistake him for somebody that's going to come and save the Lego world by the name of the Special. And what happens is he gets this weird plastic piece put on his back. And now that plastic piece is going to be able to stop the secret weapon, the Kraggle, and stop this evil guy from gluing everything together. That's basically the plot. They got to stop this guy. They got to convince Emmett that he can do it and that he can stop this evil genius. Now, what's cool about this is it ties into the human world. It ties into the real world in the movie. You're in the Lego world, but think about it. I'm not going to ruin anything here for you, so don't worry about that. But humans build Legos, and it gets tied into the human world in a really, really interesting way at the very end. It gets tied in this real interesting way. Really cool ending to this movie. Now, what another thing's cool about this movie, all the retro Legos. You got the retro Legos, you got the newer Legos. In fact, I read that I believe every Lego shown in this movie can be bought, was for sale at one time, with the exception of the Green Lantern character and a couple of hair pieces. So that's that's the movie. We're going to talk about the 3D now. The 3D is phenomenal. It's amazing 3D, unbelievable. This dual strip process. You've got the depths. You got unbelievable depths. Looking down streets, looking down hallways, and there's some scenes from the top of a building. If you're afraid of heights, you're going to get dizzy. I mean, really, really great parallax in here. Great colors. What about stickouts? Am I going to get stickouts? You're going to get stickouts all the time, sticking out of the screen. In fact, that's one of the hallmarks of this is all the stickouts sticking out of the screen. Are you going to get flyouts? Yeah, you're going to get some flyouts. You're going to get some Lego blocks flying in your face. You're going to get some laser beams coming out, flying in your face. You're going to be doing this a few times like that, like it's coming at you. That's how good the 3D is. Absolutely phenomenal. Did a great job. There's never a flat scene in this movie as far as the 3D goes. Absolutely phenomenal 3D. So that's my take on this movie. To me, it's a must-have for your 3D collection if you're really into. And it could almost be a reference quality 3D. Like if nobody's ever seen 3D, you could sit somebody down with this one and say, "Hey, check this out." I mean, that's how good it is. You feel like you're there. Everything is amazing in this on the 3D aspect. I really enjoyed this film. I think you will too. I'm going to give the Lego movie, for the movie itself, for an adventure type fun movie, popcorn movie, I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 stars. Well, when I give it 5, well, I'm giving it 4 out of 5 because it got a little predictable in just a couple of short sequence areas there that were a little flat to me. But other than that, oh, here's something else. There's some adult humor in here. You have to pay attention, though. Pay attention for that. You're going to be like, did I just see that? Did I just hear that? Did I just see that? I'm not going to ruin it for you, but keep an eye out for a little episodes with a copy machine, okay? Keep an eye out for that. All right, so I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 stars for the movie. I'm going to give the 3D 5 out of 5 stars. Absolutely phenomenal 3D, 5 out of 5 stars. All right? So let me ask you, what'd you think? Did you see it? Did you see it in 3D? Did you see it in 2D? Did you see it at the theaters when it came out in 2014? Let me know. Let me know how the 3D was there. Let me know what you think about this 3D. Leave some comments below. Hit that like and subscribe button. I got a lot more reviews coming up, folks. I want you to stay safe. And as always, have a good night and God bless.